Hello guys. So next, we need half a teaspoon
of cinnamon
cinnamon.
powder. Get away. I think that's a little bit more hot because like it was kind of looked like the whole teaspoon. But
And finally, before we mix it, we need
some yeast.
Yeah, 2 teaspoons to be exact. You can do it, G25.
So 2 teaspoons. Okay, that's pretty good.
So lastly, we need to mix it all.
Mix.
So next, on a separate bowl, we need 150 milliliters of warm milk,
Teaspoon. Vanilla extract. Yeah.
we need 42 grams of butter as well.
Butter. Look, we're not remembering.
So anyway, I'm gonna get a plate.
Wait, should I start pouring the vanilla extract?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need to add the vanilla extract in here and the 42 grams of butter in here. And lastly, we need
Mixy.
to mix. So this is what it looks like after we finish.
Yeah.
So while you're mixing, if it gets too dry, just add enough water.
No, because we didn't add egg. Well, doesn't really matter.
You could do it if you want to.
Yeah. So then you don't have to add the egg. You don't even have to add the water if you add egg.
Yeah. So the next part is the kneading part.
And it's gonna take a long time, you know.
Yeah.
I think you need for about 7 minutes.
Something like that. So you take the flour, the dough over here, and then you start kneading. So we need until the dough looks like something else.
A smooth smooth ball.
So, this is what it should look like when it's done.
It isn't too smooth.
After you've kneaded it for minutes and minutes. So now, we're going to place it in a bowl.
Oh, this way.
And we're going to make it grow. So the yeast that we added earlier is going to help to make it grow.
Yeah.
So, we need to add a bit of oil, not too much, or else
Except it's not going to
grow. The dough's not going to grow. So, we need to add a bit of oil.
Yes, a bit. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, there was not too much.
And that's enough. So now,
I hope this goes.
so now we're going to take the dough.
And then put it in there for 1 hour.
1 hour and 15 minutes.
Or even more.
Or 1 hour and 30 minutes. So now I'm going to cover this. And
With a random cloth.
wait. So, while we wait for the dough to rise, we're gonna pour. So we need 2/3 of a cup of raisins because we need raisins for the hot cross buns.
And
if you want really soft raisins, you have to pour it inside here.
we want some soft raisins. Ain't it?
And we need to wait for 15 to 20 minutes. Let me just spread it around.
Because you don't want to burn your finger.
And we leave that to wait for 15 to 20 minutes. So, once the dough has finished rising and the raisins
has finished softening.
Yes. Anyway, after 15 minutes, you should get the raisins out of the hot water.
And put them on a sieve, and then, all of the water comes out. Yeah.
So the next part is we get the dough and we flatten it.
On the table?
Yeah.
I don't think.
And then
we're
we add the raisins.
I was actually supposed to put the raisins actually inside.
On top.
Oh, on top. So basically just do this.
Yeah, but we need to flatten it a bit more.
Yeah, so then it has more space. Raisins stop falling off.
So basically, look what I'm doing. We have to do the same thing.
Yeah, with raisins. And this is going to be...
Well, I think we added a bit too much raisins.
Exactly.
So, this looks about good.
Yeah, it looks good.
For the next step, we need a knife. Now, we need to divide the dough into 12.
12. Should I get the tray?
Yeah, you can get the tray.
So, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Well, I accidentally divided it to 8, but that should be okay.
Exactly.
So now, we need to make like soft round balls with each of them.
Okay, so, now,
This will not take long.
Just do this.
Yeah,
See?
exactly.
Easy.
So, this will be the first one. 5th one. The last one. So, once we finish rolling all of the balls, we
45 minutes inside the fridge and get the piping bag ready because we're about to put some crusts.
Yeah. So next, we need half a cup of water and 65 grams of flour to make the big cross in the hot cross buns.
Exactly.
So we'll need to pour these together and
Mix.
we'll start mixing.
Just like that. Pretty easy, right?
So this is what it should look like when it's done. So when the dough has finished, we're gonna add the flour and water into the piping bag.
But we don't really have a piping bag,
So we could just use a freezer
Sandwich
bag or sandwich bag.
just add it in.
And if
Okay, that's slow. That's slow.
And
Let's
if
get
you're
into the
using
real
this,
stuff.
it's slightly more inaccurate than a real piping bag.
That's done the job.
And now
Tie it.
we tie it. And now we need the scissors.
Scissors. Okay, I'm just gonna get it. Don't want a chocolate cloves. If you mess this up, everything's gonna be gone.
And then make the cross.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's quite. It's less inaccurate if you're using this. Okay, that one looks the best.
And next is the oven part.
Get the oven part.
So we're going to clear this up, but then we're going to put it in the oven. So for the first 10 minutes, you need to put it in for 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And then for 12 to 15 minutes, you have to put it for 350 Fahrenheit.
Before you do this, if you know what all of that in Celsius is, then yeah. But if you don't, you can just use a calculator.
Anyway, we're going to bake them. So, we finished making the hot crust buns. They look really nice.
Yep.
But as you know, we've got to do a taste test time. So, I'm going to take one.
I'm going to take one. The one with the most raisins.
It tastes nice.
Wait, let me taste it.
It's really soft as well. If you want some soft hot crust buns.
Oh, yeah, that's not really soft.
Anyway.
Wait, are we gonna buy Tesco hot cross buns as well while we've got this?
Nah. So anyway,
I think that was
thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
G25 Lampox.
Bye.
Bye.